Crypto's down, stocks is down, everything is down. You know, one of the most ones that I'm kind of disappointed at is XRP. Really disappointed me this year, and I'm going to be transparent with you lot. I had high hopes for XRP. Now, I am starting to look at this, you know, cryptocurrency differently now. You know, the thing I can have to say, yeah, and I've learned about, you know, especially looking at crypto, take it for what you're looking at it in the chart, guys. Like, that's the most important thing. Take it as exactly how you're looking at it in the chart, guys. Like, let me show you guys XRP quickly, yeah? XRP is floating around $1.93. That's ridiculous. Let's go on a day time frame, have a look at it in the day time frame. I had this trend line over here from last year. Yeah, so you guys are used to pull up to my live stream. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna pull up in the live stream. I'm just resetting for a while. So I'm gonna pull up in the live stream. You guys are gonna see me real soon. So I've had this trend line for a year now, a year and a half, ever since, you know, the big move of XRP right over here, this crazy move, and price went all the way to all-time high, which was $3.30. Then we had this little crazy correction over here. Price was bouncing around this level over here. Yeah, cool. Then we had another all-time high, which was $3.66. Yeah. Then we had this crazy ass correction. This is one thing that I'm going to start doing, guys, is taking the charts for what I see it as. I'm never going to be speculating and saying to myself that, oh no, you know, the big sharks are trying to just get everyone out the market. Bro, listen, all that is all bollocks. All that big shark talk is bollocks. When you go to any YouTube, guys, and they're talking about, yeah, this is what they want to shake, it's bollocks. You got to look at what's going on in the charts. You feel me? We have to look at exactly what's going on in the charts. The charts were showing us that it was downtrend for a long period of time. Look at this pattern over here with XRP downtrend. So now I say to myself, especially with crypto, it's not really backed by nothing. Let's be honest, guys. Crypto is not backed by nothing. Yeah? Let me dive into Bitcoin as well. Even though that crypto is not backed by nothing, doesn't mean that there's no opportunity to make money. You just need to remember that, guys, that it's not backed by nothing. So this market can be easily be manipulated. Whoever's got the biggest bread, that's what it is right now. It's not backed by nothing. Bitcoin is not backed by nothing either. You know, we don't even know, you know, who even runs Bitcoin. They say the guy's nowhere to be seen. That's another risk factor. But Bitcoin right now is at $84. The best thing about all of this crash that's happening right now with cryptocurrency, guys, is we can get it for cheaper now. You know what I mean? There's opportunities for us to get it for cheaper. And that's the only positiveness that I can look at this and say, okay, cool. You know, I know a lot of people have lost money. I've lost some money. I pulled out some money just in time and moved it to stocks. But I know a lot of people have lost crazy bankrolls. Like real talks. A lot of people have lost crazy bankrolls. And if you're one of those people that's lost bread, condolences to yourself. There'll be a brighter day, bro. Just stay in there. You get what I'm saying to you? But learn from those mistakes of when you lost the bread in the market. You get me? But yeah, this is a day time frame. This is how Bitcoin is looking so far. And how I'm looking at it, I generally feel like price is going to come lower. We're going to have price come a bit more lower because at the end of the day, we're in December times. And we got these things matters, man. But we're coming up close to December, Christmas, New Year's. A lot of people are going to pull out. I feel like price is going to come lower than expected. Definitely feel like price is going to break this low over here. So if you guys are actually saying, yeah, I'm going to pick it up by 76, to me, to you, if you're not trying to, you know, wait to the end of the year, go for a short position. If you're not trying to go for a short position, just chill. There's no need to get into this action, even though if you see it crashing some more. The main aim is, if it's crashing, you don't know how far price is going to go down to. We have no clue. If you go to anyone on the YouTube, nobody has any clue. Don't listen to them. They are chatting BS. Get it? No one has no clue. So all I can say to anyone that's trying to say to themselves that, okay, cool, price is mad cheap right now, I think it's a good opportunity to get in. To me, I say chillax, man. I'll be like chillax. Invest in stocks or just hold your money and day trade or swing trade gold. Because I do technical analysis on gold. You guys know that already. But yeah, I feel like price is going to keep coming down lower, especially with Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin, whatever that goes on with Bitcoin, it's going to happen with the rest of the other cryptocurrency. And looking at the structure of the market, I feel like price is going to come down lower. And it's going to be a great opportunity for a lot of us that actually are in the charts all the time to get it for cheap. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's not worth investing in crypto, but price was way too high. Let's keep it 100%, guys. Price was way too high for a lot of people that was getting into the market and was looking for long term and, you know, getting gassed by all the news. Yeah, Bitcoin's going to hit $500,000, couple mil and whatnot. La, 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 la. You know, it's easy to sell you guys hope when you ain't got nothing. But to you, just relax. Just save your money, guys, and just watch the market show you exactly what it wants to show you. Because when you're looking at this crazy candlesticks in a month time frame, we've got 8 days to this, you know, candlesticks is closed and the next one come out. It's bullish. You know what I mean? I want you guys to have a look at Ethereum. I was talking about Ethereum a lot of the time. I was telling you guys that I am going to catch Ethereum around 2,700. You know, I was telling a few people about Ethereum coming down to that level because, of course, you can look at how Ethereum is right now. It's been struggling to break past, you know, 5,000 mark. Then this can be a major opportunity for a lot of people that's missed the opportunity of getting Ethereum for a cheap amount. You know, even getting Ethereum at 2K is a nice price. 2.7 right now. It is a nice price, but I still feel like price is probably going to come down some more. 100%. You can definitely get it cheaper for like a 1.6 or whatnot. That depends on how, you know, how strong your mind is in terms of waiting. Don't go for the first correction or the second correction. Go for the third correction. Or even if you're even smart, chill for the fourth correction. Do you know what I mean? And get it for cheap. Try to get it as cheap as you feel comfortable to get it as cheap, to ride it and get out of it when it hits the 4,000 mark. Because I know there's a lot of people that's had Ethereum at a cheaper price. You know, I even still got the arrow here as well. I got the arrow here telling people. I even said this to the live stream as well. If you look, check out my live stream. I said, I'm going to leave this arrow right here to tell you guys that price coming down to this level, and which it did, you know. When Ethereum comes to the level of 2,800, right now, Ethereum is at a stage where it struggles to hit past 5K. When you look at the past of how it moves, how the movers, it's struggling to hit past 5K. So I say that to say to you that a lot of us know that Ethereum is going to find a way to correct itself back to another level where it's easier for you guys to pick it up cheaper and then have that, you know, have the opportunity to ride it next year. So the only thing I can say to you guys now is if you're gonna day trade Ethereum, and this is the only time I talk about day trade with any cryptocurrency will be Ethereum. If you're gonna day trade Ethereum, yeah, it will make more sense to go for a short than go for a long position with Ethereum. I've been watching this Ethereum for over 8 years. I know the way that it performs. And it's one of those BS pairs that just, you know, makes you feel like it's going to do something spectacular and then come back down again. So just follow the pattern of price action, guys. Do you know what I mean? I was going to dive on some few stocks, but, you know, I'm going to keep that personal. Follow me on my Telegram group. I'm going to add that in the link below. We can chop it up. We chop it up there. But I want to talk to you about gold quickly. Just gold. So I was going to talk to you guys about, you know, in terms of what gold was doing. And remember I told you guys where price can come around to this area over here and get rejected, but you can see that price never really came all the way up to where sellers was camping at. It's just been kind of consolidating gradually around this level over here. So we'll see when next week happens if price is probably going to come below 4,000 mark again, and we can pick it up at 4,000. But either way, it should just be buy. Don't ever take no shorts on gold, guys, right now. If you're a swing trader like me, no gold. You can take your quick sniper entry in terms of taking a buy, quick sniper entry, in and out, boom, boom, boom. Making sure your risk management is on point. And making sure, of course, you're leaving some lot size behind to potentially turn into a swing trade so you can catch it from the highest level at 4,400. But it should strictly just be buy only, guys. Do you know what I mean? Don't take no shorts. You can feel free to take shorts. That's if you're like a, You know, if you're a sniper type of trader, you want to take shorts and whatnot, that's you. But for my swing trader, you already know what it is. Make sure you're only doing a buy only. You get it? But anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to soon lock in with you guys on the live. And make sure you stay tuned for that. All right. I'm going to catch you guys on the Bizak, yeah? Peace.